Oh, hey guys! Hey, it's Tim here. It's time for your Week 11 PPL recap. All right, we're going to start with the game of the week: Roger Goodell versus the Bad Boys. Both teams needed a win here to put themselves at an advantage for the playoffs coming into the final week. But man, any chance that Darren had of winning this game went out the window when Jonas Gray, I mean, everyone knew that Jonas Gray was going to go off, right? I mean, raise your hand if you knew that Jonas Gray was going to go off. Anybody? Oh, okay, Austin has his hand raised because, Austin actually started him. So 43.9 points. Wow. Okay. Let me just come with me. Let me just show you what 43.9 points does for you. Okay. See if you can see that there. That right here. He's now fourth all time in most points scored by a non-QB or a flex player in PPL history. So there he is, fourth all time against the Bad Boys. So yeah. That is what 43.9 points will do for you. I hope you can see that because I don't know if it reversed it. Anyway. Yeah. All right, but yeah, no doubt it was 144.7 to 100.2. There was no doubt who won that game, and that actually Austin really needed that to kind of put himself ahead of the other teams in the points scored. But he also put himself ahead even more of White People for Peace because now after Bishop Sankey for the first time all year scores more than 10 points, second time all year that Sankey scored more than 10 points, that put Fro at 106.1 to 100.9 for White People for Peace, and now White People for Peace with the win they could have gone in the last week just needing to win and Goodell to lose to get in the playoffs, but now they need some help. They need Goodell to lose and they need to score a certain amount of points. I sent out the total amount of points. I can't think of it right now off the top of my head. But poor day for T.Y. Hilton. Very disappointing day. Only 2.4 points. That, I believe, was the lowest he scored all year in a game. Yeah. That was the least amount of points he scored in a game all year, and that couldn't have come at a worse time for Bruce. And Andrew Luck, 23.5. I mean, you can't really complain with that, but with Andrew Luck, you're hoping to get at least 30 points a game. You really, that's he's kind of set the bar. But yeah, Fro pulls off the win. Really no chance that Fro can make the playoffs. He would have to score like 200 points, and everybody else would have to do nothing. So he's basically eliminated. Going on, the Chattanooga Cox win again. I don't understand it. Oh, I do understand it. That's right, Satan. Doing just enough to win. Going into last night, no one had any doubts that the Cox were going to win. I mean, they had Le'Veon Bell. They were down by, I think, 7 points, 6 points. And, of course, then he sends this group text to Cody, Zane, and I, just, his witchcraft text. Oh, I'm going to lose. This is my witchcraft text. And, of course, Le'Veon Bell goes off and scores 28.2 points for him. That is the most points he scored in a game this year. So, once again, this voodoo magic that Kevin just pulls out of his arse just comes true. He wins 82.8 to 61.5. And now Cody, with a loss, I play Cody this final week. If he loses to me and something offensive wins, there's a chance that Cody could be wearing something uncomfortable at his winter drinking's venue. Anyway, or Willie might. But either way. All right, so Zane, the Rowdies took on United States of Tom Brady. And, the Patriots are off a bye and winning again. And 91.3 to 34.9, 34.9? What? I mean, Wow, okay. 34.9. Wow. Your highest scoring team or player was the Dolphins defense with 11 points, Zane. Yeah, that was a pretty bad week. Let's put that one in the past and move forward. 34.9. All right. Whatever. Moving along. Oh, real quick, Jordan Matthews. Wow. Talk about getting raped in a trade. I set myself up for that one. He was a throw-in player in a trade that I made with Adam Jennings earlier this season. Didn't see this happening. Wow. So, hey, hats off to you for like totally raping me. And I can't even walk now without doo-doo falling out my butthole because of it, but it's whatever. I beat Willie this week. Sorry, Willie. Bobby Rainey and Pierre Garcon combined for a total of 1 point. So that helps you not at all. And wow, I mean, my team was just all there this week. It was really good week. Kelsey and Vincent Jackson didn't really do what I was hoping they would, but everybody else showed up for the most part. And if Aaron Rodgers could play 4 quarters, that would be nice, because he's putting up 30-plus points. But they're not even playing him in the fourth quarter. So, playoffs just around the corner here. So I want, since it's around the corner, I want them to play 4 quarters, and this kind of would work out that way. I would hope it would work out that way, at least for me. I would hate to not win a game because, my quarterback's so awesome. Now that I said that, he's going to suck. Anyway, going on now, the Knights eliminated themselves by losing to the Sharknadoes. And what do I mean? They benched Trey Mason and they benched Jay Cutler, which would have won them the game. But no one really knew that going in that Trey Mason would do anything against a tough run defense. Jay Cutler, on the other hand, Todd's got a problem. He's got a real problem here. I'm going to send I'm going to get with you guys and see if we can do like an intervention or something for Todd. I'm sorry, Todd. The video's over, Todd. Stop the video. Okay. Now, yeah, it's worse than I thought. He's starting Cam Newton every week now, guys. We really need to sit him down and just have an intervention with him. I'm really worried about him. I'm really, really worried about him. I think he's really stressed out. I just don't get it. The addict, you don't know the mindset of an addict, and obviously the fantasy football addict is the worst kind of addict there is, and it's just heartbreaking to see this happen to him. Anyway. But yeah, Adam Wolverton, just, Adam and I were talking about this a while back when he was 0-6 or 0-7, and we both were laughing and joking like, oh yeah, he's going to just start winning the last 4 or 5 weeks. And, I think we both were joking, but at the same time, we really knew that was going to happen because it seems to happen to him every year. He just eliminates himself so early that then his team just catches fire late in the season. And he did that without DeMarco Murray playing. He was on a bye. But boy, Mike Evans, that dude is a freaking hoss. I love that guy. 32.9 points. That is back-to-back weeks now for Mike Evans to put up 100-plus yards. He has scored, good grief, double-digit. He scored 24.4, 18.5, and 32.9 points his last 3 weeks. And he's got the Bears coming up this week, so I'm expecting another big game for him. But yeah, Sharknadoes. Hey, hats off to you. They're playing Roger Goodell this week, so they could participate in a little spoiler little party there, possibly. If they beat Roger Goodell and one of the other teams comes out and scores a lot of points, maybe. Who knows? You never know. So yeah, Goodell, Bad Boys, White People for Peace, and then Knights and Pro are kind of the way outside looking in, but one of those first 3 teams I named will be the 4th seed to take on the 11-0 Chattanooga Cox. So, yeah. All right, week 12, last week of the season. Can't believe that. This is crazy. Yeah. All right. Signing off. I can't wait to see Rowdy's recap. Naked, as always. I will be naked. He won't. Anyway, all right. Hugs and kisses. Mwah.